and really see who they were. I mean, initially I was like, okay, two skateboarders. No, then you kind of flip the script yet again. So maybe talk about how you approach that creatively with those split edits, and then bringing in the context of kind of the stuff that they deal with on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, I love that. That's such a cool observation. Thank you. I feel like one of the reasons that we started out even making the film was because we felt like there's such a huge disconnect between what, we're hearing on the radio and what people often say in real life versus like what is the reality, and sort of knowing Osama and Ayman was such a like clear thing, right? These guys are some of the coolest people I've ever known, and they're having to put up with people who have ideas of who they are in a way that's like really destructive. So
yeah, and furthermore, it's like you see, I come from kind of we'll say the action sports world, and I right off the bat, I'm like, oh, the skateboarders, cool guys, like they're cool to me, and then even cooler. Wait, you work at NASA, or IT, and then, bachelor's degrees on boards, right?
The funny thing is we had to hold back so much in showing like even how cooler they are. Like I don't think it would probably take a feature film to show how cool they are. Like they're landlords. They're also like now they're they're sponsored by Nike. Like their company is like blown up since we made the film. So they're like super cool guys.
Was it a conscious pursuit to go after that? I know it's come up a lot in conversation. We had Todd Jones from TGR, and they did a film with Jeremy Jones where there's in the inner city perspective of someone that's African American going into the snowboard world, and then there's the Latino perspective. And we had that conversation about BIPOC, and then there's been films that deal with the sexism aspect. First and foremost, what we saw last night, Girls Can't Surf. But was it a conscious effort, like, hey, it's a timely subject, we need to do this now, or did it kind of just present itself in the midst of it?
It was very conscious. It was sort of like Trump took office, and we felt like we were hearing a lot of rhetoric that didn't match up to the reality that we knew, and so we thought, hey, let's make a little film about this.
I didn't know if you got a chance to meet Stacey Bear when he was here, veteran. Next film festival, we'll have to make sure you guys get together. He's just a really incredible person, veteran, but connected with Kyrgyzstan and the entire region, and he did a film that did it through a free ride event in Kyrgyzstan of all places. But it's unbelievable when you see how the barriers can drop, especially through the eyes of sport. And that's, I think, what your film does such a great job. And people that love skate, you instantly you just see people through a different lens. So it's a beautiful film.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Do we have any questions for our filmmaker here? I'm going to run out here. There we go.
Really enjoyed both your films. Congratulations. I was curious if you've kept up with any of the old folks in the first film and how they're doing now.
That is such a great question, and I feel terrible. I have not.
You're not hitting up on the DM? No? No direct messaging? Okay.
That'll be part 2. Now I'm going to...
See? That's where we get the creative. Okay. I just want to keep us on schedule, too. Where is Enoch? I think we having Chad come up. I didn't know if we're going to try to do that before the next showing.
Outside, doing a panel outside in the computer now.
Okay.
About West and stuff.
Okay, so there's going to be a surf rider, a surf rider panel outside, and then immediately following that, then we're going to be kicking it into the next film. Right? Okay. Round of applause.
Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful film, and please send our thank you to Chris as well.